We once imagined the Pasig River differently, not as a place people simply pass by, not a place full of waste anymore, but as a river restored to life, a place where communities could return, where families could gather, and where culture, movement, and new possibilities could flourish. And when a river begins to come alive again, what story should rise around it? Standing beside the river is one of Manila's most recognizable landmarks. For generations, this building carried messages across cities, provinces, and islands. It connected families. It carried news. It became part of the memory of Manila. Today, its walls remain silent. But what if, for one evening, those walls could speak again? Not through another permanent structure, not by covering its original architecture, but through light, through movement, through sound, through a form of storytelling that allows the building itself to become the stage. This is the potential of architectural projection mapping, a temporary experience capable of creating a lasting memory. Around the world, cities have discovered that their landmarks can become more than monuments. They can become public canvases, places where art, history, music, and technology meet. These experiences bring people together after sunset. They give visitors another reason to stay. They transform an ordinary evening into something worth traveling for. And they allow an old structure to communicate with a new generation. But this is not simply about putting colorful lights on a building. A meaningful presentation begins with a story. The story of the place, the people who built it, the communities surrounding it, the struggles it survived, and the future the city wants to create. When done properly, projection mapping can become a cultural presentation, a tourism experience, and an economic opportunity, all in the same evening. Imagine what this could mean for local governments. A city anniversary presented on the walls of its city hall. A province telling the story of its people through its capitol building. A heritage district becoming the center of an annual festival of light. A museum extending its exhibits beyond its galleries. A public plaza becoming a destination for families, visitors, and local businesses. Every city already has a story. Perhaps it only needs a new way to tell it. For businesses, the opportunity can be just as powerful. Projection mapping can transform product launches, company anniversaries, tourism campaigns, real estate presentations, and major public events. But the most effective experiences do not feel like ordinary advertisements. They create moments people choose to watch, moments they photograph, moments they share. Instead of interrupting an audience, the experience invites the audience to become part of the story. The Philippines has hundreds of landmarks capable of carrying these stories. Historic buildings, architecture, cultural centers, waterfronts, bridges, public parks, and government spaces. From Luzon to Visayas and Mindanao, every region could create an experience shaped by its own history, identity, and imagination. Not one copied presentation, but many original Filipino stories, told through light. The technology already exists, the artists are here, the stories are waiting. So perhaps the real question is no longer, can something like this be done in the Philippines? Perhaps the question is, who will be willing to bring the first experience to life? What landmark in your city deserves to be seen in a new light? Which local government could turn its history into an annual attraction? Which tourism office could create a nighttime destination for its community? Which business could help transform a public presentation into something people will remember? Sometimes, an ambitious idea begins when enough people start asking for it. At Illustro Multimedia Services, we develop stories, cinematic visualizations, 3D animation, and projection content for landmarks, events, brands, and public spaces. We help organizations see an experience before it becomes real. From the first idea, to the story, to the visual direction, and to the content designed for the architecture itself. Because before people support a bold idea, they first need to see what is possible. Comment the Philippine landmark you want to see transformed. Tag your local government, tourism office, cultural institution, or a business that could help bring an experience like this to your city. Perhaps the next landmark to come alive is already standing in front of us. It is only waiting for someone to begin.